So would anyone like to recap for Jason?
We solved the puzzle in 0.2 seconds. The one and only puzzle Light's Gambit will never be stumped by.
We met the demon. They have a name. I won it in rock, paper, scissors.
I'm in.
Boulder, parchment, shears.
Mm-hmm. You actually did.
Which I find hilarious.
I would say one of Doomer's more annoying NPCs that he's ever created.
Oh.
Yep.
And stingy with their information. And has a, semi-parasitic relationship with the townies. Mad about the vampires, ruining his gig.
Brought Travis back to life.
Oh, yeah. Travis is on a loner life right now. So if we don't complete the task, then
Womp.
unfortunate things happen, I guess. So if you want to play a different character, I guess now's the time to sabotage our mission.
And everyone gain 2d10 temporary max HP.
Oh yeah,
So-
we got a Hero's Feast.
Remy
Yeah,
will
we
have
do.
to roll for that.
Can we... I need to write down. Can you reiterate the benefits of the Hero's Feast?
I actually have that written down.
Oh,
from
okay,
the
you go for
last time. Literally since the last time we got a Hero's Feast, however long ago it is. Cured of all disease and poison. Wisdom saving throws at advantage. Immune to poison. Immune to frightened. And our max goes up to 20.
Well, 2d10.
Well- Yeah.
How long does a hero's feast last?
24 hours.
Cool.
Yes, you had a discussion with the heart of the island. After solving his puzzle, a bunch of other things happened. You guys had a feast, and he left you supposedly alone within the chamber to rest and go on about your mission. So, supposedly, you guys are free to speak between yourselves at the moment.
It was 2d10, you said, right?
Yes.
Yep.
A whole 6. We did it, boys.
Better than one.
Yes, it's true.
Wow. Well, the least you could get would be 2. So
I mean, he is a wizard.
Lizards are people, too.
barely.
Squishy people.
You know, squishy people.
Very squishy.
Hey, Mia likes Jason Squishy.
I figured
Okay.
she'd she'd like. Never mind. Nope. Not gonna say it.
I
extra.
too was making a joke inside my head, but I also thought better of it. Joke, yada yada, hardness, yada yada, joke.
Yep. There we go. Alright, so this is time for you guys to plan, to plot, to sleep, whatever it is you as Light's Gambit would like to do.
After we're eating, I think going into this, it's going to be a fight. There's no way these people are leaving. So if we could have a plan and kind of sort of try to, execute said plan instead of just going in guns blazing, unlocking potential vampire children, etc., etc.
Well,
Well,
don't worry.
I was gonna say, if we take a long rest, I do know the daylight spell. I can ready it.
A long rest is imperative. We're definitely
Yeah.
not
yeah.
going to. Well, fuck, it's just like the morning, right? We came up here.
But we also haven't slept through the night, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. So we take a long rest during the day. Well, do we want to approach them during the day? Like if we can find them, or do we want to go after them at night when they're potentially stronger?
Honestly, does it even really matter if we're fighting them underground?
yeah.
I mean, that's
know where-
probably where we're going to find them, so probably not.
I mean,
We can't.
I can also ready.
What we can't do is hang around all day, sleep, and then go tomorrow because here's the spell will run out.
So I can also say, if we take the long rest, I can also ready locate creature and try to find the one that killed Travis.
How many spell slots do you have, and are you wasting them doing that?
How do you calculate how many spell slots you're supposed to have?
It's on your
I mean, the
Your,
game does it for you.
character sheet.
Per spell slot? No, like
Yeah.
that's like how many times I can have spells. So I have like level 1s, level 2s, level
Yeah,
3,
those
and
are spell
4.
slots.
Yeah.
Are
your
you
spell
referring to
slot-
I was
perhaps
thinking,
for prepared spells?
Yeah, like how can I calculate how many prepared spells? What can I remember?
Google.
Okay.
Yeah, simply
Charisma modifier plus half their paladin level rounded down.
Oh, it's like 12.
There you go.
Am I not using all of them? Because
I don't
Shield
know.
of Sacrifice. Shield of Sacrifice is an armor spell, so I don't think that uses one of those because it's just with the armor. I don't think my oath spells do either because maybe they do. 6, 7.
Unless, like, it says something at will, then your oath spells do take spell slots.
They take
Oh,
spell
I mean,
slots,
they-
but they don't count against your prepared spells per day.
Yeah.
Oath
So they
spells are always prepared.
They always prepared ones. Yeah. Okay, while you figure that out, other magic individuals here,
Well, I'll
we
tell you in a
need
moment.
to discuss. If we're going to take a long rest, people who can alter their magic for the day to fine tune what we need to discuss that now. So we're not in the middle of a fight saying, hey, do we have this? And then saying, hey, I do, but I don't. Because that fucks us over a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is very true. This is very true.
And I could use the rest after using Soma Canopy to teleport.
Yeah, so Jason, do you have anything right now in your spell book that's going to like come in clutch that isn't just like a area of effect? Like, do you have anything that's going to take down their power or damage them enough for us to get in and get out without being devoured?
These are the vampire things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because also, I look around at everyone. None of you know how to stay far away.
Wait, hold up. I need to see.
I'm not built for range.
Oh man, Dumey, can you remind me what you sent me about the vampire things again? Because Jason would remember. I just don't remember.
It was the
No, I
thing
did, 'cause
about
I
crossing
asked-
running water and all that kind of stuff.
Can Jason do a check and know what, like, to see if he has an idea what vampires are like weak against?
I mean, it's pretty common knowledge, especially for people who are smart as you guys. They're weak against sunlight.
Just
obviously
sunlight.
garlic.
Like this,
I mean-
this, like would like scorching ray be extra effective against them or something like that?
I mean,
I
that's
have
fire.
Sunbeam.
Yep,
That's why I'm
fire
asking.
has
So,
sunbeam.
so
And it-
fire in general, fire, and yeah. Yeah,
I mean-
Jason has two things.
So putting them in sunlight, if I am remembering correctly, is
Well-
that also a way to have them stop healing?
The vampire can't enter a residence without an invitation. The vampire takes damage if it ends its turn in running water. Stake to the heart can incapacitate it, and the vampire takes radiant damage when it starts its turn within sunlight. And while in sunlight, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Good to know.
Flaming sphere worth it, maybe? Is that...
Wait a minute. Would putting them in bright light work the same way, or no?
Nope,
No.
sunlight is not the same as
In
bright
sunlight.
light.
Okay. So if somebody creates water on top of them and it comes rushing down a la rainstorm, is that running water?
No,
What about a tidal wave? Does a tidal
that's
wave
falling
count as running
water.
Does a tidal wave count as running water? Because I can make that.
What if they create water sideways and it rushes towards the vampire?
Think like river.
Running water
I
is
know
a
what it
stream or a
means,
river.
Malagos. I'm trying to find a loop.
Wait, but would a tidal wave work against them?
I mean, that would be moving water, not really running water.
Yeah.
The water thing is stupid, and I need someone to message me the origin of why that's a thing, because it's fucking dumb.
Well, because you can also knock them prone in the tidal wave now.
Technically.
No, it does. It said that they fail the next save. They actually get knocked prone in the water.
Okay, so we need radiant damage.
It's a really stupid reason. Mia, do you really want to know?
I do, and I want to
Okay.
be mad about it.
All right, so lore time. Do 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 do. That's the lore song.
I'm sat cross-legged
The more you know.
on my little carpet square.
Quiet coyote, quiet coyote.
Oh my
Okay.
god, no.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take a hint.
In traditional European lore, vampires cannot cross running water. This is usually because that running water is seen as clean, and an unclean being such as a vampire would not be able to stand up to it.
Shut up. That is dumb.
I told you.
I mean,
I'll just fucking-
okay.
Oh, I have Sacred Flame. That's radiant, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I have that.
doing radiant damage is radiant damage.
Yeah, radiant damage and a bunch of fire spells. And I could put together stuff like what can we call it? The tidal wave or whatever if we need as well.
Okay, do you have anything that's helpful for other people?
I can make you guys really big.
I have a potion of enlarged person, so
I have the spell for that. I also have.
Mega Mia.
I mean, like, what would you? What are you talking? Like, what are you looking at? Like, climb? What do you want?
No, I'm any like. Do you have any buff spells?
Yeah, I mean, I
Or
have
debuff
enlarge and
spells.
reduce.
I mean, I have both spells like
Mage
that.
armor doesn't help you. Jump, like I have a lot of mobility spells.
Mm-hmm.
Mobility could possibly be helpful for the people who need to get in and out of close combat.
I do have nerf
Kyrie.
stuff for them. Like I have slow.
That's good.
I have slow, tidal wave. What does this do? Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
so Kyrie,
hold up,
look through
this might actually
stuff
really
that
good
you
use
have
some-
also as buff and debuff. Because clerics have great buffs. Bards also have good buffs. We need to think smart and use them to our advantage.
Definitely,
So-
whoever wants to get up in the face, I can death ward them.
Oh, this is probably really good, and I should probably use it. So this, like,
So-
Jason has magic circle.
Most of the spells that I have are basically crowd control spells.
Jason would show me this spell and ask if he would want him to have this ready.
Yeah,
What do you
we're
think?
counting them as undead.
Yeah, they're undead, right?
But look at your casting time.
So what do you think about this one?
Casting time is a minute. So how long does it last? For an hour.
An hour.
What if we cast it and then lure them to a specific spot?
We could do that because I can ready magic circle too, so we have 2 of them.
But is it concentration?
No.
No, magic circle is not concentration.
Hey, perfect. That's awesome.
Of course, the only reason I know that is because of a certain
there.
combination that I've heard about.
So do you want
The
Jason
magic
ready that one?
What?
Yeah.
You sound
Does Jason have
very
to have
famous.
Cloud of Daggers?
So magic circle it is. Putting that one as a ready.
All right, let me see.
Does
Shield
everyone
phase.
have a magic weapon? So I don't think that non-magical weaponry will do anything special.
I can also.
I am the
ready-
magical weapon.
Correct. My little nuclear.
No, that's concentration. I won't be able to do anything else.
Well, it depends on what it is. So
My
magic circles, but we want you to have sunbeam.
I can ready daylight and magic circle.
Daylight.
Magic circle's not concentration, and it's only a level 3 spell, and I can do those like 3 times before I'm like tapped out.
All I know is we just have to make sure the damage or holy water damage so he doesn't get to heal. That's the big thing.
Yeah. And don't let it bite you. If you do not have a lot of hit points, if you do not have a high AC, do not get within 5 feet of them. Figure something else out, and that's why we're talking about it now.
Well, I do
Stand
have
in the
to put
magic
up-
circle. Doesn't that kind of
No,
stand in the magic circle? They literally cannot enter it.
oh yeah.
The creature cannot willingly enter the magical cylinder by non-magical means.
So then it would be a good idea for me and you to both put that up.
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets. We can't be charmed, which is something vampires can do.
Well,
Frightened or possessed either.
we can't be charmed or frightened with me around anyway. So as long as you're within, I think 15 feet of me, you can't be charmed or frightened.
Ooh, also, if we can do it in the reverse direction. We can
I'm
actually, if we catch a vampire in there, we can have it so that the vampire can't leave there. The vampire can't leave the cylinder. We can also use it as a prison too.
Right, but how? Because if they can't enter and it takes a minute to cast around them, we'd have to find a way to incapacitate them for a minute.
No, it was saying when you cast a spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse. So the creature can step into it, but then once they step in, they can't leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be really good if we were to lure them somewhere and kind of bottleneck them into it.
And then just drop fireball after fireball after fireball on their heads.
That
Fireball.
could work.
Or we could layer a sunbeam on top of it.
That works
too.
too.
I will remove Curson because I think it's remove curse that gets rid of when they try to turn you into one of them?
Yeah, I removed curse as well.
I can ready 2 more spells. Do you want me to ready locate creatures so we can find them?
Yeah. We need
I'm
a
also
plan B
really-
in case the circles don't work out.
I'm also really stupid. I have Aura of Life that I've literally never used.
Okay. Besides those spells, because Dawn is concentration up to a minute. If we can find a pendant to use, I mean, Sunbeam. The better thing about Dawn, right, is that it's a bigger radius. Like Sunbeam's like small.
I think Sunbeam's like a line, isn't it?
It's just the same thing as Moonbeam, where it's like a 5-foot diameter.
Yeah, no, really it's a concentration of sunlight onto an area that is actively causing damage. If I remember correctly.
It is a line. Oh, because it comes from your hand. So yeah, it is like a laser.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So if you had them lined up, like if you positioned yourself, you could get potentially multiple people within it, but the benefit of Dawn is that it's much larger.
We just have to keep the vampires away from Kyrie. Which was the plan anyway, because...
She should stand in a circle.
Yeah, we put Kyrie in a circle.
Okay.
I wonder. Actually,
So in theory, this is a good theory, right? These go there, cast them, lure them in. Theory. However, devil's advocate, what if A, we have nothing worthy of luring them? B, they're in a place in which we can't get to precast something. C, the layout of said place is not able to bottleneck them into a place to lure them into a shimmering magic circle. So we need to come up with a plan B in case plan A is not feasible. I like it. I think it's a great plan. We don't know what we're going into currently, so we can't say for sure that it will be a workable plan. So I think we also need to discuss how best to go in without being able to precast magic circles. Is that like meat shields in front, but we remain range? We let casters boom, 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 some area of effects in front of us, and then we follow in the mayhem. And by we, I mean me in Garg. Also, they might be very fast and very strong.
I would say it's just gonna sound like a bad idea at first, but is there a way that we can buy? Say we find them. Is there a way that we can buy Jason time to pop one of those magic circles up? Or is there a way
Honestly,
we can...
the idea of using a magic circle to protect Kyrie is...
I mean, to protect us as a group, so like we're all circled, we're standing on the edge of the circle, facing out with like someone in the center.
I doubt it. So once a fight kicks off, he will be having to spend 10 rounds strictly making a magic circle. And that is if they're not targeting him and interrupting it.
Yeah, no, the circle's definitely got to be made before the fight begins.
It's got to happen before we make contact with the vampires.
100%.
If not, it might as well. Jason might as well not even be in the fight. Yeah. And it's not like we can like spend a minute talking to them and like, I don't know, shit talking them, because it will be very obvious with all of his casting materials and holy water that he's doing something.
Yeah.
Name one time I was obvious.
Every time.
Okay, you know what? Valid point.
You have zero subtlety in your body.
You live your life very loud.
You know what? If anyone would know, it would be her. That's fair. Jason says the wife has spoken. And Jason also knows better than to argue with said wife.
Smart man.
So, plan B. Just in case. Does anyone have any spells that can create shields or barriers or, you know, put up a wall that someone can duck behind if we need some cover?
I have that. I have Wall of Ice.
I don't have anything for that.
Yeah.
I have Wall of Ice, but it's going to take a lot out of me.
I was about to say, that is a very high level spell for potentially not a lot of payoff.
What we could do, vampires don't like fire.
How many vampires were there? Do you guys know?
A family.
A lot.
Ma Familia.
Okay, that's a lot more than I wanted you to say.
And not a
So,
nuclear family. Extended.
Or if we're feeling particularly daring, I do have Shatter. Drop
if we
Drop
have,
the whole tunnel right on top of them.
And us, potentially.
yeah, we're in that tunnel.
Yeah.
Would an elemental help?
Probably.
Could be helpful.
I can also bring out a fire elemental.
They're not sensitive to fire. I don't know where we got that.
Stupid.
A water elemental. And I can make the elemental run so they can't pass it. Let's make the elemental run in front of him a bunch.
Beautiful.
That's running water, Dumey.
Running water.
I will have a running water elemental in front of him. Come at us, bro.
They have to end their turn in the running water.
So what
Well,
happens
the running
if
water just gonna stay running. Like, run on him. Just do like
what
run in, like,
what if you
fake in
just
front of
get the
him.
water elemental to encase the vampire and then
That's it. The water elemental is gonna like encase him, and he's gonna run in the same spot. That counts.
running in place is still running.
That counts, Dewey. That is running water.
That's
I need to know if that counts.
Like interesting. Hey.
Oh wait, Biscuit.
I mean, why not just make an earth elemental so you can have a treadmill too under the running water?
Brilliant.
I don't. I'll do it. Don't you tempt me.
Don't fucking tempt him.
Then use the air elemental to add a blowing effect to the water elemental's hair.
All right, now we're getting too crazy. Too crazy.
So does a running running water elemental running water?
Well, okay. If we're going elementals, what if we have an air elemental in front of a puddle and then it blows on it and makes it a stream?
I'm not going to rule on anything until it actually happens.
That's moving. That's running water. Okay, so right, nix the fire thing. I mean, you can hit them with fire. They're not overly sensitive to fire.
Well, I figured, Skrull agrees. 2 giant burning pits.
Also, I am pretty sure I don't know about this family in particular, but vampires can regenerate, so they can gain hit points back if we're not hitting them with...
Not if they're hit with radiant damage or
Correct.
holy water.
And I can death ward. If we don't want me to do the locate creature thing, I can death ward 2 people. It lasts for 8 hours, and I don't have to concentrate on it.
I think locating creature, we'd have to get within 1,000 feet for us to really...
But it's in any direction.
Right.
And I have seen him within 30 feet, so...
Right, I'm just saying that it might take us a while to locate them. We need more information on where they're staying. We didn't really find it because we didn't explore that cave. Look what you can stock specifically that's either a buff for not concentration or radiant damage. And I would say the same thing for Kyrie, is to look at things specifically to keep your kids up. Tell me if I'm wrong, because I think I read one of Terry's off-the-wall sci-fi fantasy novels, and it was about vampires. And there was this whole crazy romance subplot, but I also think they walked on ceilings.
Give me a history check.
Yes, I do believe they actually have spider crawl
Yes.
as
They do have spider climb.
Wild
Spider-Climb.
that book was based on reality.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys another 5 minutes to plan. I'm gonna go get a drink. And then when the 5 minutes are up, we're gonna move on.
How much
Fair
holy
enough.
water do we have, and can we make holy water grenades? Is there a way to imbue like arrows with... I have holy arrows. I have 12 holy arrows that do radiant damage. So
Wait,
if I
what if
need
like
to
when I conjure my way? If I like conjure my wave, can we turn all the water into holy water?
if
Can
you
we do the holy tidal water wave?
I could probably also...
I think Kyrie could do some kind of ritual to make holy water.
Because if I do tidal, if someone can turn all that water into holy water, that would be pretty.
It's freezing over a blanket.
That'd be pretty devastating to them, wouldn't it?
You see it so
Your tidal wave would leave you instantaneously. It wouldn't have a chance for Kyrie to do a ritual on it. But again, if we're getting somewhere early and there happens to be a body of water there that's containable, we could try some fuckery on it. But if we take vials and jars and put holy water in it and like figure out a way of attaching them to arrows or making them throwable grenades.
I think you take a potion bottle. What? I do know I could probably, if we have like potion bottles, I could like, if we can like heat it up high enough in like a furnace, I could like blow it, make the walls of the glass thinner. So we throw it, it shatters.
Do you
I have glass
blowing skills?
Yes, I do.
That's
Yes, I picked it up.
hilarious.
I picked it up on our 2-year hiatus. I had to do
Okay. something
when I was stuck in a really tiny village in the desert.
Oh my god, are profession tools gonna be used in a D&D game? Everybody on the planet should be watching this stream right now. This has never happened before.
Mine. I have jewelers tools. That's my profession, and I've never fucking used it once.
And you need a sunburst pendant?
I mean, I could work with our blacksmith friend.
I mean,
we could both work with a blacksmith friend.
Listen. There's an easy way.
I'm listening.
I mean, you gotta find something that's worth 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Find something worth 100 gold, carve a sunburst on it, make it a pendant.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Let me.
That's
Does
the
anybody
drug.
have any jewels? I have a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. I will carve it.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
That'll take about an hour to carve.
Wait,
Okay. Add that to our time. Well, I only need to stay 4
Jason's
hours.
napping.
you're gonna hate me.
She
I have
left the
a
tools
silver-
on.
No, I have a silver pearl worth 90, and I have a citrine worth 50, a peridot worth 70, and a turquoise worth 7.
I don't need that. I have 5 pearls worth 100 gold pieces each.
Okay. Do we have potion bottles? Well, I have potion bottles. I've drank my potions. So we have potion bottles from that. How many potions does anyone else have? And also, Kyrie, how long
Yeah.
would it take to turn water to holy water? We can both do that, can't we?
It
I
would
can do that.
depend,
Right.
Because I can use the ceremony spell, but it does specify that it's only a vial, so I don't know if that's gonna be too helpful.
Travis probably has a spare potion vial, and he's also got 2 potions of greater healing.
I have 3 holy water already on me,
Okay.
so
Do you need any of that for your spells? Because Magic Circle needs holy water. So if we need 2 of them, that takes 2 of that.
Clerics can also
That'd be
burn a
only-
first level spell slot and 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver to make holy water as well.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes. Before
That
we
takes
go to
an hour.
sleep. Per one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Per
it's
ritual.
if you look at ceremony that I linked, that's the thing.
the same thing. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. I just realized though, with that same thing, I have funeral right. If I touch a corpse for the next 7 days, it can't become undead by any means short of a wish spell.
Should we both ready that one, just in case?
Yeah, because what if we need more holy water?
All right, goodbye command. Hello ceremony.
Oh, I take a scroll out of my bag and I throw it at Jason's head.
I would like to remind our ceremony wearers how long that spell takes to cast.
Yep, 1 hour.
Yep. Yep,
And nothing came
I'm very well
wrong.
aware.
Okay.
I would also like to note, I have a potion of invulnerability.
Okay.
Would anybody like?
Okay.
That's funny to me.
Are you kidding me?
It was buried at the very bottom. Saren hid it in there at some point, and I forgot about it. I found it now, but I was just kind of looking through everything.
Wait, what is it?
Kidding
Potion
me,
of
right?
a potion.
You're absolutely fucking with me, Amanda.
A potion of what?
Invulnerability. I won.
Oh,
Oh.
fucking
It was
God.
buried.
Jason face just when you guys impressed me by solving the puzzle.
You stole my
That
brain
is
cell for that one.
amazing.
I would say
Does
give
a
it
potion of
Kyrie.
invulnerability do what it sounds like it does?
For
It
1
gives you
minute after you
resistance-
drink
Yes,
this
you wouldn't
potion,
have
you have
died.
resistance to all damage. No,
Yep,
he
you
has
have all
resistance to all damage.
Yeah. Oh my
Huh.
god.
Who wants this for the next fight?
That I feel should go to Kyrie.
I also think Kyrie should have it because we need Kyrie to stay up.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm going to run into a wall.
Malagos pulls the iron liquid out with the vial and just holds it up for Kyrie and goes, "Here you go. Please don't forget to take this."
We haven't
Okay.
been anywhere getting loot. I have like so little in my fucking inventory.
I have shit from, I don't even know where I got half this shit from.
Oh my god.
So who
This-
knows how long it's been sitting in here? Just sitting there.
All right, finish up your plans.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. I throw a scroll at Jason's head. It's a scroll of fireball that I don't need because I can't cast it.
Yay, someone that I have expertise on. Yay. I'll take it.
All right, so are we gonna go take a long rest, and then I'm gonna like
Yes, definitely rest. Rest.
use like the glass blower tools that I have to like thin out the walls of some potions so we can bless some water.
Yes, so we
Well-
can cast fireball at a level 7 slot. Never done
You're
that
gonna
before. I really
want
want to try it.
if we're doing holy water, do it before you sleep, and then get all your spell slots back, and then sleep. So
Jason,
if
oh,
you
sorry,
need
go
8
ahead.
hours, Kyrie, then you need to take an hour or 2, or 3, however many you're gonna want to make, and then get your 8 hours. So
Yep.
if you need to prepare anything that uses spell slots, do it before you go to sleep.
All right.
I'll just thin out the walls of some.
And while everyone is sleeping for 8 hours, I will carve a sunburst pendant and pace a lot.
Okay.
Ja- Jason's gonna like fall asleep cuddling against you because he misses you.
Oh,
All right, so we got some skill work being done tonight, don't we?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So
Once in a D&D session, my
with
profession tools being used.
with the profession tools for jewelry, let's roll and for that hour of work and see if we're able to accomplish our goal.
I believe in you. Kind of, sort of, maybe.
You can do it, Mia.
This would definitely be a dexterity-based roll with your proficiency in your tools.
Oh boy.
Samia, as you take the time to separate yourself from the group and work on this pearl that's worth 100 gold, it is a rounded surface, and you do your best under pressure and with the thoughts of everything going on and the questions from this fiery being still whirling inside your mind. Eventually, you're able to carve something that looks like a sunburst. It's not going to win any prizes at show and tell, but it is a sunburst.
Excuse me.
You have accomplished your goal.
Yay! Woo!
Now, glass blowing.
Oh no.
First, we got to get a fire hot enough.
Does
I mean,
anyone
currently
have
we're in a
guidance?
volcano.
I feel like it would have been a great time
Could,
to cast guidance on someone.
That's
Just
very true. If you want to use the lava from the volcano just outside the door, you could do that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what we'll do.
This is going to be a constitution roll first, using your glass blowing tools.
Constitution for then. Oh fuck.
Did you use your proficiency with the tools? Like roll with the tools?
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so much better.
So yeah, Constitution is also your stamina, and glass blowing
right.
requires stamina.
Right.
It also requires breath control, and
Apparently.
within a half hour, you've already accomplished what you needed to accomplish, and it's very, very wonderful work, journeyman level, at least.
Hell yeah.
Mia
Oh,
hides the pearl in her pocket and works on a second one because now she's ashamed.
Oh, you can work on a second one. Okay, we're going second one. Let's see.
Malaga
Let's see the
is going
second
to
one.
carefully tuck these away somewhere and be like, no one mess with those. And
Mia
just-
looks around, see if anybody's gonna bless her, sees that no one cares.
let me actually see if I have something.
Would a bardic inspiration work?
Yes.
It would.
I do
Cool.
not have
You got
blessing
bardic inspiration.
But I mean,
It does
wait. Before you cast bardic inspiration, like, she's just kind of looking around, Travis. Roll me an insight. You
There
don't
is
know
a
why.
slight air of
24.
panic.
Okay. So yeah, you notice she's kind of panicking a little bit. You know, she's very agitated. So yeah, go ahead and give her that bardic inspiration.
I've rearranged
Cool.
my tools and
Probably going to be sitting nearby, playing some calming music on a flute for that.
Okay. Dig that. So go ahead, Mia,
Oh my god.
with the
Is that all I
bardic.
can roll? That's fucking crazy. No, I didn't roll. Is it a D8? What's your bardic?
Yep, D8.
17. Okay. This time, same kind of curvy, irregular surface. But this time, instead of just carving the image of a sunburst onto a pearl, you've actually carved the pearl into the image of the sunburst. It's a much better representation. And much, much nicer to the eye.
While I'm doing that, I make sure that there's a hollowness in it, and I put it on a spare cord.
Okay.
And I'll put it around Jason's neck. No, it's for Kyrie. I'll go give it to Kyrie.
You can give him the other one.
Oh yeah, for
Yay.
sure.
Any other work that needs to be done before sleep?
Malaga's gonna probably go pass the f out when we get to where we need to sleep.
Okay. Anything else anybody else wants to do?
I've got my breastplate prepared.
Is there a way for me to make, what was it, silver dust that I needed?
I mean, you could probably get with Mia.
Powdered silver?
Oh, I have a silver pearl. That wouldn't count, would it?
I would just use silver pieces.
Yeah, I would just use silver pieces too.
Well, yeah, the silver pearls, like, I don't know if we're ever gonna use that. It's just...
Gar has smith tools and jeweler's tools.
So Gar could help with the smithing tools to grind it down to dust.
And what did you ask, Travis?
No one has ever actually told Travis that the ship has been destroyed. Have they?
Nope, hasn't been talked about since you came back.
We've
Also, Travis still has a broken breastplate, so if Guard could fix that, that would be really freaking nice too.
I mean, wasn't
I
it
thought we already-
patched?
Yeah, I thought we patched it.
No, but that got interrupted for our nighttime adventure.
Let's see. You know, I'll just say that while everyone else is doing that, we'll have Gar attempt to fix the breastplate. We'll have that as a smith tools with strength roll. Okay. The breastplate's back in usable condition. It will, of course, have to be fixed by a professional later, though. And if you take a large enough hit, it may have fault.
Cool. So I can remove the -2 to the AC modifier.
You may.
Cool.
And we use strength to grind down silver. Oh, yeah. Plenty of silver for at least one casting of ceremony.
All right.
Because that's 250 coins. Do you have 250 silver coins?
I have 260, so now I have 10.
Okay.
I was about to say, let us know if you need us to contribute, because I'm sure we all can help. Alright, last thing before everyone goes to sleep. What is your potion inventory? Dig into the bottom of your fucking bags.
Look at all the labels.
We will not go through that again.
I only have one potion of superior healing. That's it.
Travis has 2 potions of greater healing.
Put it in the chat so we have a list. Do I have any
all
healing
potions?
Yeah, all
Okay.
potions.
Jason, half asleep, pulled up a bottle of maple.
Potion of Mimi Cry.
Mimicry.
Mimi Cry.
I don't
Mimicry.
have any healing potions.
Mimi Cry.
Oh no, I do have.
Going
okay,
to
I
deck you.
have 2 healing potions.
We're not going to be able
That's
to
like super eye roar healing.
I'm going to end you. I don't care if I have to reach out to Venus to do it. I will find a way.
There's also
are
greater healing potions.
Oh, I'm going to just. I will leave this chat.
Wouldn't it be creator healing?
Well, what is if you eat things and EATER, you're eater of things, so greeter.
It depends what language you are.
Which dialect regional?
Where the
yeah.
origin of the word is from.
Oh god,
My-
now we're adding scrolls?
Yes.
Yes.
Why
We have
wouldn't
a
we?
scroll of
You
bless.
said-
Bless is fucking great. We're using that bless scroll, Kyrie. Scroll of remove curse, also fucking good. Water walk, yes.
Vitality.
Last I heard it was, we're only putting down potions. No one said anything about scrolls.
Kyrie's taking
Vitality.
initiative. Malagos,
Yeah, right between
don't
the
be mad.
lines.
Plimbing.
You have a scroll of modify memory? You're shitting me. You're absolutely shitting me. I
Oceans of
can't tell
climbing.
you. Mute yourself, Doomer. We're talking.
Oh god.
Scroll of blur.
Everything.
Blur is such. Okay.
Okay, get a character. You can cast blur whenever you want.
Man, it's almost like the party members don't use consumables ever.
Die.
We are terrible at that. We are literally the worst at that.
Like, I've
I
even
forgot
made it
they
easy.
exist.
No. I've even made it easy. I've made it to where potions are bonus action for you guys.
Yeah.
And we never
And we
use
use them like every once in a blue moon.
But also,
I
also
actually
put
don't
this way,
have any.
put this way. We're
Really?
all
Oh, dude, we have
ADHD. If it's
Kyrie.
not in front of our face, we're gonna fucking forget about it. And I don't scroll down that far on my fucking list to look at shit all the time.
You know what I have to
That's a
say to
you
that?
problem.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Divini favor.
I'm going to teach it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
For the love.
I hate you.
So,
Okay. For the sake of keeping this party alive, please use the shit on your character sheet. Okay. Let's divvy to where this should go. Scroll of Blur uses concentration. Travis, do you have anything that you would be concentrating on?
I don't think vampires are affected by sleep. Maybe if they end up using weapons, I can use heat metal to try and disarm them, but other than that...
Jason has
Blur?
stuff too.
Blur makes it harder
Well,
to hit you.
I have stuff.
Yes. You have 2 greater healing potions
Oh,
What is this?
in your inventory. 2 potions
Here.
of vitality.
Oh my god.
A scroll of
Yeah.
cause fear.
I flick
What's the vitality do?
Take
Vitality doesn't really do much for us right now because we already can't be poisoned or get disease because of Hero's Feast.
But all the times you guys were exhausted.
Yes, all the time, Stoomer.
Jason also has ink and parchment.
No.
Don't we all?
Yeah, but Jason's ink and parchment are special because unlike the rest of you, he can actually
Look, Jason, if it gets down to the nitty gritty and you're out of spell slots, just smack them with your book.
Okay,
It's
let's
thick
do
now.
this. Let's do this real quick so we can actually move on to the fun part of this session.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of fun. Sassy.
No, but the fun part of the session is the sleeping, isn't it?
Breakfast.
And the breakfast. Well, Gargoyle's not here, so
Mia casts silent stare on her husband. That's my Care Bear stare.
it's super effective. Jason shuts up.
Oh my god, that's all it took the whole time. I'm a genius.
Oh, he's also
Who
got
said it
scrolls of
anyway?
disguise, self, arcane lock, and darkness.
Which are useless because they can actually cast all 3 of those spells.
Other
Magical
people could
darkness,
use them.
so-
Okay.
Okay. Shut up and let's do this. Potion of Endure Elements, that's really only going to come into effect if, like, the volcano blows up. Enlarge Person, I'll keep the potion because I'll probably end up using that. It'll be pretty useful for me. Mimicry, meh. At this point, unless we're going in for some scheme. Scroll of Bless. We need to use Bless, but Bless is also concentration, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Kyrie, keep Bless in case the spell that you use gets knocked out. So
Okay.
we'll just keep that as a backup. We'll also have you keep your remove curses. Water Walk could be useful in case they're trying to do the same thing. Like, one of us could still be in melee with them. However, the melee people can't cast spells. At least, I don't think my very mediocre spellcasting ability would allow me to use a scroll successfully. It would be very hard. And Garth can't either. So, again, back burner. We'll keep that. Scroll of Blur. I say Travis takes Blur because he's got little hit points in comparison to other people.
That works for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that Travis is a bit under-leveled compared to the rest of the party.
Yes, well, not everyone can be legendary heroes.
That was kind of my thought when I made Travis, so...
Okay, are we ready to sleep?
Yep.
May as well.
And we'll click the campfire. Is all the party members ready to end the day?
Does anyone need to talk to
You
us?
threatened me with a good time.
I look over at the demon.
He left the room.
Oh. I go quickly rearrange the skulls on the mantle.
Well, he crushed one, remember?
That doesn't mean I can't rearrange the other one.
Action
I put
surge
The ones
restore.
he doesn't like up front. I want everyone to have discord in their afterlife now that they're all in the wrong spots.
Okay. Well, as you guys finish up, the room that he pointed off of this chamber is filled with just a simple resting room, basically. He didn't pull out all the stops for you. It's basically 6 cots in a room.
Meh, we've had worse.
I mean, it's not the ground, so...
Very true. Are we ready to sleep?
Oh god, yes.
Yeah, since
Ye-
Mia only has to sleep, transfer 4 hours, I think she'd take the rest of the time to, like, sharpen everyone's weapons and...
Okay. Well, as you all head to sleep, and as the day's weariness and the fight against the vampires and everything that entails begins to let you all fitfully fall into a rest, I would like everyone to leave except for Travis.
What?
Every one of you go up to stream chat. Make sure your streams are muted, no peeking, while I have a little thing with Travis for a moment.
But I want to have a little thing. Oh, fine.
Travis, as sleep takes you, you are spoken to within your slumber. A familiar voice, the same one that had awoken you before. There is always an extra proviso for these things. Since none had vouched for you themselves, I have to have something in return. Collateral. I have to have assurance of my work. There is a pendant that this child has. By all means, you will bring it to me, yes?
You wish for the pendant.
Yes.
As
Just a simple trinket.
proof that the work is completed.
If that is what you must call it, yes.
You guarantee that this pendant will not be of any danger to my allies?
I make no guarantees of anything except for the fact that you're still breathing.
Very well.
Wonderful. Now remember, you must not tell your companions why you seek this amulet, nor what you will do with it if you hold it. That is my condition.
A rather annoying condition. But if that is your condition...
Oh, it's all part of the game, my little pawn. And you have a big part to play. Now enjoy your sleep. And remember, not a word. And the flames inside of your dreams die down. I'm going to bring everyone back in.
Hi.
A full, long rest. And as everybody gains those benefits and effects, your maximum HP from the draining of the vampires has been restored. And yes, you all wake. You all wake with a job to do.
Long rest.
You do notice, however, that even with everything that's happened, when Travis awakens, he is sweating a bit.
You good over there, buddy?
It's not that hot, is it? I thought we had
does
that spell.
Travis feel particularly off, or is it just he's sweating more than he normally?
Don't really feel particularly hot. It just must have been not sleeping correctly.
Travis
Or-
shrugs before wiping off some of the sweat. He'll fine.
Do you?
I don't particularly feel ill.
Does
You look like-
Kyrie notice anything different or weird?
No, nothing out of the ordinary that hasn't already been established.
Can we insight the situation? Or medicine?
Malagos is gonna walk over and just put her hand against his forehead. Medicine check his ass.
I already pulled medicine.
Never mind.
Mine was lagging a bit.
No, he doesn't seem to have anything wrong with him. Just sweat a little bit extra at night, that's all.
Oh, you're a night sweater.
I think he's okay.
Not normally, but like I said, I feel fine.
I guess death made you a night sweater?
Ew.
I
might have
really
been
hope
right.
not.
That's gross.
I really hope not, because, oh boy, my fiance will not be happy with that if that's the case.
It looks like it's separate beds for you all.
Alright, so gathering up your things, what is the plan? Which way are you going to head in on this?
Fuck, we forgot to make steaks. God damn. If we have to walk
Hey, we
down the
could
mountain,
probably-
I'm going to be whittling on the way.
Okay, whittling
Travis will
steaks.
probably help you if you. Travis will probably help you if you ask him.
Here's some branches. Whittle some steaks. Please.
All right.
Some
said
whittle
ask.
ones.
Some whittle ones, please.
God damn it, man!
You with the puns today. I'm gonna launch you.
That was the better one. I appreciated that.
That was a better one.
It was a good one, but
You don't
god
have-
damn it!
Quite get me chuckling, but I did appreciate it.
Hi,
Alright, so I
Biscuit.
ask again, how do you approach this?
Cautiously.
Which way do you
Are we
enter?
going to be going?
Can
We're
we
gonna be
get
going back in the way.
or will he not help us?
I mean, you haven't tried. But you don't know. I mean, you really didn't ask if anyone was allowed to help or anything like that, so you don't know.
Ugh.
I know I am approaching this with sunshine in my pocket.
Literally.
We got a bucket.
He's got a pocket full of sunshine.
I love it.
Well, do we start at our friend's little hidey hut and then locate creature? Do we start at the beach?
I asked yesterday, do you want me?
You're
To
also
prepare.
a grown adult, Malagos, that can make your own insightful decisions.
I'll allow it.
Well, what I was going to say is, would you rather locate creature or would you rather 2 things of death ward?
We can't do shit if we can't find them. We don't know where they stay. Like I said, we didn't investigate the entire cave system.
This is true. Well, I know which one. Okay, I got it. It's morning still, so I'm just swapping one spell real fast. Okay, we're good. We're set.
And we didn't ask the guy where they were, because I'm sure he can feel them and know exactly where they were.
But what price would he have asked for that information?
Well,
If he would have
there's
even
plenty
given
of
it to us.
pay.
Yo, where is he? I wonder if we could call him out.
He
That's
didn't give
not.
me a direct line.
That's not. I feel like that's going to be more of a headache than it's worth.
Do you have a thought connection, Travis? Can you just think? Be like, hey, buddy. The blood of my blood.
Never imply that again, please.
I'll imply it as many times as it takes for you to try.
Do you try?
Travis will try.
Go ahead and make me a wisdom save. So you kind of look for that bit of flame that's keeping you moving, and you kind of prod at it, metaphysically speaking. Nope, no answer.
Yeah, that's a negatory, Captain.
That would have been so useful. Okay. Well, I don't want to get Bugrush killed in case something does go wrong. But we can go let him know the plan real quick and make his own decision. See if maybe he has any potions of healing or whatever. I don't know.
Should we also go and talk to the chief in that case? Because
Well, we could split it. We could send half of us to talk to the chief and brief the chief, and then half to talk to Bugrush.
Whatever you guys want.
would you be willing to send me to go talk to the chief?
Would I be willing to have the person who was brought back to life by a demon with untold strings attached talk to the chief?
But isn't it the same demon that the rest of them?
That they worship? Yes. Sure, be in the chief party.
Alright. Who else is coming with me in that case if we're splitting this up?
Who wants to go brief the chief? A chief brief. A brief chiefing.
I can. Yeah.
How about you go with and talk to Bugaresh so that way the two charisma characters are, not focused on one aspect.
There's more than one charisma person in our party. Outside, isn't there more?
Wait.
Isn't there more outside of me and Travis?
No.
Oh fuck!
We have a cleric, a fighter, a barbarian, and a wizard.
We used to have a warlock.
Hold on. The wizard also has really good charisma, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
Jason has 16 charisma, like good persuasion and deception skills.
He's better than Malagos. He's better than I am.
And you're a charisma class. You should be ashamed.
I am. The wizard
Yeah.
has outdone me.
Jason has 16 charisma with a 9 deception.
Alright,
and 9
cool.
persuasion.
I guess Malagos is coming with Travis then.
I would send
Jason.
Yes. I wouldn't send Jason to Boogrush because Jason's never met Boogrush.
Fair point. I have met Boogrush.
And I can go meet with the chief as a parlay of leadership.
Sounds like works for me.
And a healthy level of skepticism of demons on islands. Send Garth with Jason. And Malagos. Sorry, with Malagos. Garth with Malagos. Kyrie, I guess, where would you like to divvy your time?
Wherever you see best for me, I'll just, I don't know.
I mean, we could do a 50-50 split if you want to go talk to Boogrush.
I can do that.
Okay, which group wants to go first?
Chief? Seems important? Or should we try to... Because Boogrush, we're just trying to get him to help us, right?
Or see if he has anything. I mean, I don't know how, uber important the conversation is. I think we just need to do a quick debriefing. I don't want any of this to last very long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We'll see if we can get it.
We
Like a
could.
very
go
quick
ahead.
summary. It
We-
doesn't need
yeah,
to be a...
We don't have to role play it out if we don't want to. We can just,
Can't we summary it? So we
if
can
you guys want
Yeah,
to.
I think for the chief, it would just be like, hey, thanks for doing that. We know that you don't typically invite outsiders. Really appreciate it. Here's what the breakdown was. I keep the information of the demonic origin, blah, 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 all to myself because it doesn't seem like he really cares to release that part of their relationship. And if the chief wants to know about it, he can go spend time with him himself.
Mm-hmm.
But just a breakdown of the blessing, quote unquote, we received and the ask to get rid of the vampires.
Okay. With all that said, you would have found him meditating in that central chamber again. He would be cautiously optimistic. Would you guys have explained to him the terrible fight beforehand, or would you leave that part out?
What terrible fight beforehand.
You know, when someone died.
The one
and
where
rest of you
Travis
almost got
died.
killed.
Well,
I think I would not necessarily speak for Travis, but I would say that, we had encountered them and it was, we were caught off guard and we were showed that they were extremely dangerous.
I was gonna say, wouldn't the chief notice because Travis did not walk with us to there? But now he's coming
I
out?
know. Yeah, probably.
I don't think he would have mentioned it. You guys are outsiders. He doesn't know what all you're capable of.
Fair.
As I said, cautiously optimistic. Would offer you guys assistance if there were more than a handful of orcs left in the village at the moment. and he would mention that the Elder Batul has not been seen since the day before.
And another one bites the dust.
That's
Another
the
one goes, another one goes, another one bites. Sorry.
that's the female.
So they're getting rid of all the village elders. So it is imperative that we get this done as quickly as possible.
Ooh, there is one thing Travis would probably ask if they had any spare magical pole arms that he could borrow, since that is his preferred method of fighting.
Let's see here. Let's just make a roll and find out. How about that?
Oh. Mia reaches behind her and hands him her glaive.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Ta-da!
That works. What kind of glaive is it?
A +1, so it is magic.
Okay. I can work with that.
And she says, I want this back. It's got good memories. Also, it hits a lot and never, ever, ever has let me down. So,
Knock on wood.
and she's lying. She's lying so hard.
We'll go over to the
Right.
Bugresh thing. Bugresh is at his hut. He's just kind of working on small projects, trying to keep himself busy so he's not thinking of things. What do you tell Bugresh?
Oh God, fuck, what do we tell him?
Why are you
Hey.
whispering?
That was out of character.
Oh. And why did you whisper it?
Because I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bugresh.
That makes sense.
Remember when we went down those caves? And
Summaries.
you brought us here.
Yes.
Basically, Malaga's gonna tell him about the vampires.
Okay. How much?
She's not gonna tell him that someone died.
Okay.
She is gonna tell him how many.
Okay.
And she's going, oh God. We wanted his help in this. Let's just see what he had, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to ask him if he knows if there's anyone in the village who can help them bless some water so they can.
He
Yeah.
would explain that the only mystic within the village would have been a orc named Welfer, but she wandered into the jungle and hasn't come back. She was trying to stay away from the beach. However, give me a persuasion roll.
Come on, Malaga. Yeah.
So, talking and such, he does, after mentioning Welfer, he does say that she had made 3 charms that were supposed to help one keep their head on straight in battle. And while he's wearing one of them, he does offer to you the other 2. They are little wooden shapes carved into clinging tree frogs.
I'm sorry, they're little wooden shapes carved into tree frogs?
Yes.
Cute.
On pendants.
By looking at them. Oh no, I guess I'd have to. No, I'll take him to Jason, see if he can. And they're supposed to help us keep our heads on straight?
Yes. She said that they would keep your minds calm and keep your enemies from getting into your mind.
So you don't feel frightened when you wear these?
I mean, I still feel frightened, but that's what she told me.
Okay. Do you know if anyone in the village has any potions of healing we might be able to acquire?
He explains that there's very few left in the village, and such potions are not really things that are widely crafted within the village, as they don't have much need for them.
Is there anything in the village that he knows of that could help protect against evil?
Evil. Give me. I mean, he explains that he is just kind of like the town's blacksmith and doesn't really keep inventory of people's items and belongings. But,
Can we
he
get your help
says-
fixing someone's armor?
it would take time.
Fuck. How much?
Well, initially
She
when
helped-
you gave it to him, it was gonna take a day.
But did we have did Garganoth work on it at all?
Garganoth
Yeah,
patched
Garganoth
it.
some minor repairs.
It would still take a day, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In your blacksmithing, do you have something that could maybe like add protection for the one with the broken armor?
I do not. I mean, everything I make is custom, and for our people who are much larger than yours.
Yeah. I will certainly hand out these pendants, though. Those were very helpful. Thank you. I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
Aside from, like, telling him about the vampires and asking, and, like, that's the help, because I don't think he'd go fight them with us.
No, he's just a blacksmith, and he feels he should stay with his people in case something happens.
Malleus would let him know to make stakes. To incapacitate vampires if they ever run into them.
He'd see the wisdom in that. Anything else?
No, I can't think of anything else.
Okay.
Speaking of stakes, how many would Mia and Travis have been able to have made on the walk back to the village?
Roll me a d10.
A D10?
Each of you. 7 for Travis. 6 for Mia.
I mean, Travis probably has a bit more experience whittling wooden stakes from his time in the RE.
You don't know my life. I've lived a very long time. I have many hobbies.
I was gonna say Mia's been alive longer than Travis.
Yeah, but has she had to do it on the regular for several years of her life?
I've had to do a lot of things on the regular for several years of my life, none of which I wish to tell you about currently.
But if we go based off the Sunburst pendant,
Look, I was only one behind, okay? don't know why this is a competition. I'm putting them in my belt, and I just call me fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The vampire
Quite frankly, I think Mia's been far more focused on combat skills than most other skills, and the fact that she is able to do that is a great God, what is the word I'm looking for?
Testament.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Multi-dimensional? Jason, this guy's saying I can't do other things. Am I all muscle to you people?
I mean, like, clearly you're capable of keeping the group together, so congratulations. Here's your reward for herding cats.
Okay, that was said with a question mark at the end. So don't backtrack now. You called me one-dimensional, and I'm gonna take that to heart for the rest of my life.
All right. What's your approach? Conversations have been had. Preparations have been made.
The way we went in last time, or we want to try and find another way?
I don't know if we can afford to spend time in the dark looking to hike around the island.
This is true.
I don't think we have enough time to do that, so I would say that, it would be important for Malagos to be able to give us a direction to go in.
Yeah. As soon as we get into the cave, I can pop it off.
I say we go back through what's Face's house.
Carrick's house.
It lasts for an hour, just so you all know.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So, into Carrick's house, through the ladder that goes down, along the tunnels, through the swimming areas, and back to the area where you took out that magical ward. Anything else you'd like to do before stepping forward?
Is there anything that needs to be cast now that lasts as a buffer that we've talked about previously?
I mean, I have Death Ward, but if we want to locate creature, I can only do it once, and it only lasts 8 hours.
It is dark
8
in
hours
these
is
caves.
not an only.
Yeah, Jason's doing something. Jason is death warding Mia.
Okay. Mia gets a
Travis,
death
come
ward.
here.
Jason's, Jason's
You
gonna
dead
touch,
ones. You're not
Mia
doing it.
and whisper.
Appreciate it.
Whisper some magical words under his breath to Mia, and then he goes and also casts Death Ward on Kyrie, because heaven forbid our healer goes down.
Right.
Malagos is
Death wards the two of them.
Malagos is just gonna clap Travis on the shoulder and just whisper, Bahamut, don't let this one die a second time, please.
That one, and Kyrie gets that one. Okay, Death Ward. Who are you casting on, Malagos?
Travis.
Travis.
They've already proven they'd like to go after Travis.
Okay.
He was
3
also 3 inches from them.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But
3
seeing
death
as we've
wards.
now kept him from dying, they might take offense to that.
And since Jason is one of the other people that can heal, Jason will Death Ward himself. Because yeah. So Jason uses all his 4 spell slots.
Okay. And a Death Ward on Jason.
Did I use some death ward as well?
You're Death Warded already.
Well, I mean, may as well just death ward everybody at this point.
Malagos, is the only
Yeah.
one who is.
I would
not
say
like-
Malagos. I would say
Garth
Malagos.
isn't death warded either.
I would say Malagos. Like Jason makes sure death ward the healers and his wife.
That is a fair way to go about it.
He loves Garganoth, but with the healers all up, he doesn't need to death ward Garganoth because we can heal Garganoth.
Well, Garganoth also has that thing where he can't die the first time.
Which is basically death ward.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we don't need to waste a death ward on him. I would keep your spots to heal.
Yeah.
My level 4 slots are just for death ward essentially.
I think
Yeah.
I have.
That's the only thing I have readied in my 4th tier, but I can use my healing as a higher tier. So,
Yeah, so I would keep your healing. All right.
Travis is going to redon the lens of the in-between.
Okay.
All right.
It is still dark. Except
Cool.
for the same glowing that you saw previously.
Jason's gonna snap his fingers for light.
Did we leave something down here last time?
What are you casting light on?
A rock that he picks up.
Oh, Malagos. I can just pull out. We don't have to cast anything. I just pull out Flame Tongue.
Bah, I mean, light's a cantrip. I don't really care.
How much light
Oh.
does it make?
That much.
It's better if you just tell me. 20 foot.
10 feet in any direction.
Oh, 10 foot.
Oh, sorry. You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any direction. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light, 20-foot radius, and dim light for 20 feet.
Now Travis can see.
Okay. We know the quick way is to go here. That's where we came out of last time. Do we want to head that way again?
Honestly, I'm kind of inclined to, just on the grounds that my halberd is probably somewhere over there.
Yeah, let's... Okay. Malagos is going to also take a moment before anyone moves. And
Well-
Oh,
Yep, where before anybody moves, we are going to just enter a turn order.
I guess do turn orders.
You have to roll initiative, or
Well, there's things already in the
hopefully,
turn
because
order.
I already did it.
There we go.
There we go.
Are you kidding?
You poor thing.
That is something.
hey, that's pretty good by
Are
Jason
you
standards.
That is the worst initiative I've ever rolled in ages.
Honestly, this is the best initiative I've rolled in ages. Typically, I'm down there with you, Malagos.
All right. Well, since we're doing this, Malagos is going to concentrate, and she's going to hold the components in her hand. Say, Bahamut, help me find this vampire so we may extinguish his evil from this earth, and cast locate creature.
And somewhere where Cullen goes, no!
Oh,
This-
whoops.
Describe or name the creature that is familiar to you.
She's going to describe the vampire child that she is very intimately familiar with since he bit her neck.
Please do
Okay.
not phrase it that way. For the love of God.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
Vampire child
I
that she
didn't
is
know about that.
That is on the internet for
highly... I know.
Oh.
Highly familiar with, since it's the one that killed Travis. And she has that image in her head. That
Okay.
vampire.
Travis. He's literally right here. The vampire didn't even do a good job.
Okay, so you can sense him.
I can.
And he's in that direction.
Do I sense if he's like at a higher elevation or a lower elevation?
That's not something you can sense. You get the direction.
Hmm.
I mean, up and down is technically a direction, no?
It is.
Maybe substantially higher. Would you know or no?
Substantially higher or substantially lower, yes.
Okay, so he's
Okay.
he's
Do I know
around
if
what
he's
level we're at.
substantially higher or lower in that direction? Like, if I'm looking in that direction, I would be able to like sense if he's like up higher, like low.
I just said that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Melagos is going to point her hand in that direction and say he's that way.
Okay.
I can sense him. He's within 1,000 feet of us. He's not substantially higher or lower. He's on the same level. She's going to slowly start making her way.
Mia's like, do you want me to go first? Am human shield.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
we're
be right
going in
behind you.
turn orders. Yep.
If we're going in turn order, do you want us to go just what our feet movement is?
Yeah, well, however far you guys want to go, because I mean you're kind of in an enemy territory, so I gotta have some semblance of keeping things orderly at this point.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
No.
This water right here that leads into the pool of water, is that deep?
No,
I thought that was the lake that they came out of.
Yeah, I think we might have to go in it.
Well, no,
That
we
is
came
like-
out that. I was gonna say we came out this direction. Like it led to land.
hold on.
Like-
Oh,
That's how we exited the cave, carrying Travis.
No.
I was at running water.
Mia backs up.
Is that the reason they didn't chase after us?
Mia turns around and puts her fingers to her mouth in a sh symbol. She points to where she just was. And then she makes 2 little fangs in front of her mouth with her pointer fingers.
Melagos nods.
I think I've made the water direction clear.
Yes, you have.
So you saw 2 vampires there?
I saw several things.
Should we sneak attack? Should we attack first to get like the element of surprise?
Well, I don't know if they have heard us or not, because we didn't say that we were sneaking in here in the beginning in the first place.
Jason's using message 2 at this point. Do I fireball them, yes or no?
I wouldn't start with fireball.
Why not when they're all in the same spot and actually won't hurt any one of us for once?
I would have Kyrie start with Dawn. And get the daylight out there first.
Oh, they haven't moved yet, right?
I don't know, I walked back.
Refresh my memory. Does Kyrie have a lot of armor or no?
Yes. I mean, you can turn around and look at her.
That was me asking as a player.
Well, you didn't say that.
He might detract them while she's walking over. There's my only worry, Jason says. Cling, cling, clang, clang's a little loud.
Should we also split and not
Never split
everyone
the party.
approach in the same direction? So, like, some people head this way, some people this way, and then this little grotto here can be used as cover. So I would say range casters hang out here.
Wait, where's here? Okay.
Yeah. As I'm whispering this in your head through magical marriage connections.
And you saw the vampires here, you said, right?
No. I saw them when I stepped up there. They're back here.
Okay, I can't see where you're pinging, but I trust you.
Where this little thing is glowing or looks lighter than everything else.
Gotcha. What do you think? Do you want to bring Kyrie in for the dawn, or do you want me to fireball them? Either way, a good AoE while they're all together is not a bad way.
I would say dawn. Like, can we get that to Kyrie to be exceedingly cautious?
Jason is going to message Kyrie the following. Come up here, be as quiet as you can, and cast Dawn where Mia tells you to. So you hear those words in your head, Kyrie.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
I was going to.
But, okay, so we went through Mia's turn, movement,
Mhm.
and Jason and Travis. Kyrie's got an 18 stealth. Okay.
I actually think I have a 20. I have Boots of Elvenkind. I think that gives me advantage on.
Okay.
You know what
We
we
also have
also did,
advantage
you
on
guys?
dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Shut the fuck up, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
We also had those
My
two
steps
little-
don't make any sound
Copy
when
that.
I walk.
Those two little what?
those two little wooden shapes carved into the tree frog pendants. Like, Melios would have showed it to the group when they got in here.
Yeah, who do you give those to?
So they help. Melios would have explained it like they help people's minds stay clear in a fight. Who's gonna be?
Probably-
I want to say it's. I don't know exactly if it would help with like people who are concentrating because I don't really know what. Jason, what do these do? Is what Malagos would have asked. Like that would have been done before we got to this point.
Okay.
Because I did say when I got them, like I'll ask Jason about these when we meet up.
I know, but your character can be just as forgetful as you are.
I know she definitely is.
We're not gonna let it slide this time.
Nope.
It's your
Yeah.
turn, Kyrie. Move as
Alright,
you wish.
So, alrighty. Come on, stop lagging. There we go. So, I didn't reply back to Jason. If he was looking, she would have nodded so that he knew that she was there. And she's gonna quietly move 3, 4, 5, and then
Splish, splash.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you are moving across.
Okay.
Nice.
And then we hear them in this. God damn it! Why is it not working right?
If you get to like here-ish.
I can only
You'll
move
see
forward
them.
one more.
Oh, okay. Well, then you might not be able to do it this term because they're all the way back here.
Okay. I will move one more step over here to get There we go. To get a little bit closer this turn. And I will use my bonus action to dash but not actually run. Or is that not allowed?
No, that's not allowed unless you have that talent.
I thought, or no, not my, wait, my action, that's the one. Action, because I'm not actually doing anything this turn. I want to use my action to move more, twice the speed. Is that's the thing, right?
Yeah, that's dashing, yeah.
Okay.
Take the dash action to move.
Alright. And I will see where they are. And silently move back. And let them know exactly where I saw them, which was right over here. And say next turn I will cast Dawn. And move back.
Have they moved up since I saw them?
I don't know.
Oh god.
I could have pinged the wrong spot because I couldn't see them once I got back to you. But maybe they were more like over here. Alright, and I will pass my turn.
Okay. Garganoth. I better roll stealth for Garganoth. This'll be fun.
Oh no.
Oh no, right?
Well. Clang, splash, clang, splash.
They didn't know we were here, they do now.
3, 4, 5, 6. Clang, splash, clang, splash. Malagos' turn.
Who's ready for another clank splash, clank splash, clank splash?
Are we
Malagos,
just gonna send everyone that's not particularly stealthy up
In
the
the same
crate?
direction? Yeah.
Yeah.
10. Well, Malagos is gonna go 5, 10, and she's going to like wave her hand at Jason to try to get his attention and hold out the 2 pendants. And she's going to like shrug her shoulders like, I don't know what they do. Hand it to him. Make sure he takes them, and then follow Garganoth going clank splash, clank splash, clank splash. With the idea of drawing, you know what? Yeah, she's going to go with the idea of hoping when she gets further down the tunnel. Hang on.
You
I
didn't
gotta go
even
back
roll
to-
stealth.
I was getting there.
We can't move until you roll stealth.
Oh. Well, look at that.
Okay.
You did better than Garg.
It's fine, because I'm going to do a thing that's going
Actually,
to not be super great.
Okay.
don't you get disadvantage because of your armor?
Yee, full plate.
I think I do, yeah. I have it turned off right now. Hold on. Where did it
Just
go?
roll
Where did
again.
it go? I know, I was trying to find it again.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Yep.
Yep.
Got
Okay.
buzzed.
Clang splash, coughing fit,
Thanks.
pollen sneeze.
My god, if that's all for a 4, what the fuck would be a 1?
You fall down and all the loud things fall out of your pack onto the ground and roll down the hill.
So-
Or you drop a
God.
skeleton down a well.
After hearing the events of Jason, she's going to follow after Garganoth. Go. That's 10, 15, 20. God damn it, Garg. I can't go past. Can I get past Garganoth or no?
You can walk past your own party members.
Okay.
You just can't end your
Excuse me.
space in their turn. Or in your turn in their space. Unless you're smaller than them.
25, 30. So Malagos is like this way, and her goal is like when she gets further from the party, she's gonna start purposefully making noise
Oh.
to try to draw attention away from the sneaky bunch.
Okay. So tell us what
And-
that looks like.
She's going to pull out Flame Tongue. Say the word to light Flame Tongue.
How much light does that provide?
Bright light in 40 foot and dim light in an additional 40 foot.
Okay.
And she's going to like hit the pommel of it against her own.
I think the light is pretty.
Yeah, but if she
But,
makes
yeah.
noise, she's gonna go, "Hello, anybody home?"
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep concentrating on locate creature and seeing if he moves.
Okay.
Do I still? Is he still in the same direction for me?
Still in the same direction.
You know, it's really gonna suck if he died. Or is chained up again. But okay. That's the end of my turn.
It's gonna suck for him.
No bark!
Mia, you're up next with Malagos up in the other tunnel clanking along and making all the noise in the world, which is echoing.
Yeah. I am going to choose to move my turn after Kyrie.
Okay. Okay. So Mia's holding her action. You guys hear a voice in the caves. What is that sound? You.
But I will click my Boots of Haste as a bonus action.
Okay. So you are hasted.
I mean, they know, because Malagos literally went, "Anybody home?"
You. Go check out that noise. That's what you hear.
Cool.
Jason's turn.
Jason is readying an action for if they come aggressively at Kyrie or Mia. If they step past here, where I'm pinging there, he's casting Fireball there.
Okay. Okay. Travis's turn.
Cool. Travis is probably just going to be following the Mia and Kyrie up and just hanging out right behind them.
Okay. Kyrie's turn.
Alrighty. I am going to 1, 2, 3. And is this like a waterfall drop right here?
No.
Okay. Then I will step right here. I will grab the sunburst shaped pearl that Mia so kindly made for me.
Okay.
And she's going to hold in one hand the pendant and say, "Dawn is upon us," while lifting the other hand up like it's the sun. and cast Dawn. Right there. All right. And
Gotcha.
then, come on. Then I will use my last 10 feet to scoot back quietly. And I will end my turn there.
Okay, gotta roll some con saves here.
Yep. We can see those.
I know. That's fine.
Okay.
Get 'em.
Alright, roll your 4d10.
So we would all be able to see there now, right? Because it's like bright light, Dumey.
Ooh.
29. Half
And very
damage on-
likely, yeah, because it is.
It's as bright like when there's there,
Daylight.
blood and sunlight.
Okay.
Regen from that, you bastards.
Your turn. You're activating your saved action.
Who is?
Okay. I can't make it to them, I don't think, in 60 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna go around this corner with this friend that I didn't know was there until right now.
And now you know.
And now I know, and I am going to take many swings. I think 4 total I get with my haste. So
Okay.
4 attacks. Longsword. 27.
Hit.
26.
Hit.
30.
Hit.
27.
Hit. Alright, so it's 29, 37, 44, 50, 55. So yeah, Mia, as you come around the corner, you find one of the vampiric crew members just kind of sitting, staring blankly. And with 4 quick swings, you dispatch him without much effort, honestly.
Right, love that.
You can flourish the kill if you want.
Mia, like, quick as lightning, runs around the corner, doesn't have time to be surprised. My body just goes into Mia mode, and I quickly just decapitate them.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
No. But my
Okay.
little hasted circle stayed behind.
Oh, that's weird. We're supposed to hold on to you. Okay. Vampire spawns. Well, these ones here are going to move.
If they spawned in the thing, I think they get hit again. Or if they started their turn in the thing.
I don't know about that, but I know If they start in sunlight, they take 20 damage radiant, I believe.
Whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder.
No, but if a vampire starts turning sunlight, they take damage, don't they?
That's true. Yep. And this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, also, Kyrie and Jason, you do hear sounds above you crawling on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's less than ideal.
I warned you.
One.
Hey, DM, real quick.
What?
Polar Master. An enemy comes within my reach. I can take a reaction to hit them. And I have a glaive.
Okay. You weren't holding your turn or anything, were you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if you want to hit one, go ahead.
26 for 8 slashing.
Okay, 8 slashing damage.
Also, since that was a reaction, their movement speed has been reduced to 0.
Okay. Claws on Jason.
Jason said they would be right back, but that I'm sure doesn't hit.
I don't think it hits either. How many times can they do that? 2 attacks.
0. Ooh.
Dang.
21.
They might shield though.
Yeah, I'll give him a moment. And then 2 claws on Kyrie. No.
Both miss. Yay.
So these 2 vampires leap down from the ceiling, claws raking at both Jason and Kyrie. However, Travis, quickly turning around, slashes at the one attacking Kyrie, knocking it to the ground on its feet and saving Kyrie from the 2 attacks.
Shit, thanks.
Travis gives a slight nod and is fiercely focused on where they came from to see if there are any more.
Remy! First attack miss, second one's a 21. What do you do?
They attack me? They dare?
Uh-huh. Vampire
Yes,
claws from the ceiling.
I cast shield once my character page reloads.
Okay. Do you cast shield or do you cast fireball?
There's no one in the fire. No, because fireball would now hit where Kyrie was. So, and also it's them attacking me, so shield's my reaction spell.
Okay.
Do spells. So I have a 5 bonus, so 23. I tell him to go fuck himself.
Alrighty. Alright, those 2 attack, those ones ran this way, that one's dead. Garganos's turn, he's just gonna, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charge past Malagos
Malagos will get out of the way as best she can.
with Whelm. And how many attacks does Garganoth get? Twice. Okay. Gonna hit with Whelm. 1, 2. 18 and 22. 10 and 9. So 19. Garganoth just rushes in. Oh yeah, he's gonna rage too. So yeah, he's raged. This one's turn. She takes 20 damage for being in sunlight. She's going to glide over the water to here. And yeah, that's all she's gonna do. Malagos.
Cool. It's time. So Malagos is that? Oh, I'm still concentration. So let's stare at. Is going to 5, 10, 15. Run up next to Garganoth with Flame Tongue on hand and just bash into this one.
Okay.
For 2 hits. And then, let's see, what's my one thing? Trying to find my one thing that I thought I have. Oh, improved Divine Smite. Okay, make sure that's clicked. And 1.
Okay. That's
And
a
a
hit.
2.
That's also a hit. 17.
Cool.
20, 31, 36. Malagos. Flourish it.
She's just gonna like come running up and just slice off with the head. Point the sword at the next one, goes, "You're next."
Alright, and as you do so, the thing crumbles into dust.
Perfect.
We're back around to Mia.
Yeah. Mia. This pool in between us is deep, though, right?
Yes, the pool is deep.
Okay. The pool is deep, but I have enough movement to run around it and still get to her.
Mm.
So I will. And then I will bonus action manifest echo.
Okay.
And
We'll be right back.
Cool.
put my echo here. And then I will take 4 more attacks on her. 17?
Okay.
Sorry.
17 is a hit for 16, but she's going to use a reaction.
Okay.
Mia, as you strike her, she is going to suddenly, just as you're ready to swing the second time, her whole body just kind of turns into a mist, which rises up towards the ceiling of the cavern.
That thing.
Okay, well. Fuck you, I guess. Coward. Okay. Quickly pivoting.
Uh-huh.
Does this creature look more like the sentient vampires versus the spawn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my second action then to chain lightning from my sword.
Okay. Create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards the target of your choice. As you can see, 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first target.
Which I don't think there is any, so.
Your spell save.
Is 18 for this specifically.
Yep. And the dex save.
Then D8.
And he has disadvantage. Because it's in sunlight. But it's still 24. Half. So roll me your 10d8. 46, 23. And the 3 other targets?
There isn't any in 30 feet unless there are ones that I can't see.
That one's 35 and she's missed right now. Okay. Yep. Still good hit on him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As you electrocute Trevuk, he kind of turns his head towards you a bit stiffly. The voice in the dark says you must fall now. Anything else, man?
Now that I'm over here, can I see what that like glowing fiery pile is?
It's just a campfire.
Okay. That's it.
But you do see something glinting on the ground between you and the campfire.
Would that be a weapon that belongs to someone I know?
It would.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Trevuk takes damage from the thing and then moves out of the thing. He will actually staying just on the edge of sunlight. It's going to use bone-chilling gaze. But I don't believe you can be affected by fear right now.
Cooter.
But he can also attack twice with a scimitar.
Attacking my echo?
Yes.
The first one. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold. They're gone.
Okay.
That was a waste of a bonus action.
Is it though? After all, it kept you from taking the damage.
I guess.
As he swipes through your echo, he lifts his blade and turns in your direction. He calls. I answer. You die.
It's okay to just say what you mean.
But he will take his other step forward to close the distance.
I know I'm pretty, but
Jason, you're up.
Okay, so can't really move because I only get provoking attacks of opportunity. So he's gonna look at the two geniuses in front of him, and he's gonna Scorching Ray them.
Okay.
So Scorching Ray, where is it? And let me read how it works again because I've not cast that spell in a long time. Alright, so I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You know, all I wanted to see, yeah, so make a range special attack for each ray. On hit, the target takes 2d6 fire. And when cast at a level higher, you can create 1 additional ray for each level slot. Now we'll cast it level 2. So, Scorching Ray. First one, 19 to hit.
On which one?
This one.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
24, same one.
Also a hit.
15, same one.
15, same. Also a hit. So yeah, all 3 good hits. The sailing outfit of this vampire lightly singed now.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
As a legendary action, the vampire that was mist reforms and comes down with an unarmed strike on Mia.
Oof.
ow.
She's gonna grapple Mia.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'd like to see them try.
Minus. Oh, I'm still.
No
just in
damage.
Temporary hit points. Oh, I don't take any damage?
No, instead of damaged.
Okay. And that is a strength save?
Nope, it hits you.
What?
If the attack hits,
They can. And then on my turn, I can try to escape.
yeah.
Okay.
Give you the grapple condition
Really?
now.
Impolite to hug someone without asking their consent.
Jason, anything else on your turn?
He screams, "Let go of my wife!"
Okay. Travis is up.
We're going to save spells for later. For right now, we just going to smack this guy and hopefully draw him away from what Kyrie is doing. 22, 12.
And the 12 is a miss.
Cool. I'm gonna action surge real quick because I feel like it's important to take this guy out.
Okay.
And 21.
Eight.
I don't. What the frick?
And a miss on the second one.
Well, I got 20 points of damage in on him.
Yep. Good job. Anything else on your turn?
Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action?
Do you?
You know what? Kyrie, you're getting a bardic inspiration.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Yeep.
And as Travis gives his bardic inspiration, the vampire holding on to Mia bites.
Rude.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Now.
Ten piercing plus 7 necrotic damage, and you lose 7 max HP.
Okay.
All right, Kyrie's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna take one step forward.
Okay.
And I am going to use my bonus action to move my circle to where it hit these three, but not Mia, if that's possible. Unless, does it say enemies or is it everybody? Each creature. So yeah, I don't want it to hit Mia.
Okay, that's the best I can do
And
for
then,
you.
yep, that's exactly what I would have done because it doesn't hit Mia and it hits the other two.
Okay.
Use them we had disadvantage as well, I believe.
And then I will use my action to disengage and move 1, 2, 3 in that little crevice.
Okay. So this spawn's gonna chase after you. Two bites. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, ignore the bites. 2 claws.
Oh my god.
25,
Both
25.
Sentinel feet.
That's fine.
16.
Does it
That's
have
a hit.
advantage because of how? Oh, it doesn't matter then. Well, I guess it does because he could get crit. So do we get advantage for how we're standing?
You would, yeah.
Cool, I'll roll another one. Yeah.
10 and 9 damage to Kyrie.
Alrighty.
I'm glad we fucking death warded people.
This one up here, 2 claws on Jason. Both.
Jason yawns.
Yep, both are misses. 2 claws on Garganoth.
Actually, son, have a thing, 'cause he's right there. Where is mine?
I mean, it doesn't hit him anyway.
Oh.
You must be wielding a shield. Okay.
Alright, one of the vampire spawns coming up behind Mia, who is grappled. We're gonna claw Mia first with advantage. 14 is a miss. And bite with advantage.
Oh.
4 piercing and 11 necrotic with 11 off your max total.
Jesus.
And because this thing wasn't in sunlight, it does get some regeneration. Gets few health back. Oh, they actually all do. Well, the ones that weren't in sunlight. Plus, this guy, you get some health back. You get some health back. And you get some health back. Garganoth's turn. We're just gonna have him whelm a couple times with his rage turned on. $29 and 22, both are hits. 17, 28, 29, 30. 30 damage on this one. And the female vampire's turn. She's got to take damage from the sun. Okay. So that's 20 from being in sunlight. But because she's got Mia grappled and under her control, she's going to jump into the water, dragging Mia down with her.
Rude. Extremely rude.
And as you slowly sink, she's gonna claw.
Oh, damn.
5 bludgeoning. And she's gonna bite. That one's a miss.
Thank God.
Good.
And Mia, you are now holding your breath.
Yep.
Malagos, you're up.
Oh, thank fuck. Malagos has no idea any of this is happening.
Nope. I told you these fights are gonna get rougher.
Yep. All right. Well, since that one's right there, Malagos is gonna go swing.
Now we're just gonna delete that guy because he went to dust. 13 and 6. Flourish it.
She said, "I told you were next," and she's gonna lop off his head.
Same deal. They were touched by sunlight just a little bit ago. Still a little bit crispy, and your final blow turns them to ash.
Oh, with them gone, Malagos is gonna go. All right, Garg, we gotta go. Check on the others. 5, 10, 15.
If
20.
you're running against the flow of water, it's rough terrain, so you're going to be using double your movement speed.
So that'd be 10, 20, 30.
And as you get around the corner where you thought Mia should be, you don't see Mia at all.
Well, I wouldn't have even... Would I even know that they were over in this area? Last I saw them, they were like...
Nah, that's true.
here.
Maybe you wouldn't know.
Question. Would I have heard the splash?
Probably not in the middle of combat.
Okay. Coming around that corner, though, would I see any movement on the water at all?
I mean, the water would be rippling.
Okay. I have no idea who it's for, though, so I'm just like, okay.
Or even
well,
if it's for somebody.
Yeah.
For all you know, a rock could have fallen in.
Yep, so I only see this one, and I see that one.
Correct.
I have one attack left. Huh. It takes an action to do my movement again, doesn't it? It's not a
To
bonus
dash,
action thing.
yes.
What? That's not an action. I just have 2 attacks per action. Flop or nutter?
Mhm.
Nope, I got nothing. I
Okay.
literally have nothing.
You need to find a range weapon that you can use for the love of God.
Since the
I know,
vampiress
but I'm literally always up in everyone's face. Like, the only
gonna
range I have really is my breath weapon, but that doesn't do much.
bite Mia again underwater.
No. Not Mia.
Oh, hits.
5 piercing, 7 necrotic with 7 off the total. Mia, you are grappled, you are underwater, and you are still hasted.
How far down am I?
It has been 12 seconds. We'll say 20 feet down.
Perfect.
10 feet every turn, we'll say.
Cool.
She's had 2 turns. What?
Oh, no, sorry. 10 feet, yeah. I don't know why I thought
Okay.
it was 2 turns. 10 feet down.
I'm going to face step my ass back up on this shore. Eat
Okay.
dirt, lady. I don't need to break your grapple. I too can turn to mist.
Wonderful.
I think it's gonna look surprised to see Mia pop up out of nowhere.
And wet.
And very wet. Very bitten.
And then I will take my 4 turns angrily on this spawn.
Is the face step a bonus action?
It is a bonus action, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
That's
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
that's fine.
That's a hit. That's also a hit. That's a crit.
Ooh, that's a critical.
19,
Yes.
29, 33, 39, 40. Yo, you got him by 1.
Eat shit. If anyone has seen Underworld, this is me as coming up like Selena does out of the water, and I'm just fucking him up like she does Victor.
Okay,
I
see
love
it.
that scene.
wonderful. Anything else?
Shout out to that series. It's like my favorite. No, that's me.
Okay. So he takes 20. Moves out of... No. I'll go this way. As he moves out of the sun, he looks back at Mia as she dispatches the other vampire spawn. He is not yours to save. He does not want saving. I've seen what sleeps behind his eyes. I've heard the voice that whines through his blood. Do you think he's just a
Who do you
boy?
think we're saving? Who? No, I want to kill him.
You are far, far too late for that.
Is that a joke because you're already dead? You don't seem like the funny type.
Ooh.
We're gonna do this.
I appreciated it.
Release the hounds.
At least the fucking.
Great.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum. arrive in 1d4 rounds. So let's just 1d4 rounds? 4 rounds.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, 30. Got it. His speed is 30, right? Yes. Okay. Good. Jason's turn.
Jason is going to ignore his own safety and run over to make sure Mia is okay now. So that guy will get an attack of opportunity on me.
Yes, he does.
So let him have at it. That will hit because I cannot use a reaction on my turn.
Okay. 8 slashing.
Seriously, slashing. Right.
Well, actually, Jason, I'm sorry, but as you try to go past,
You grapple.
since he's gonna grapple you. Yep.
Yeah.
Stopping you in your track, bringing your speed to 0 for now.
Yeah. And Jason's gonna scream out in frustration. I can still do an action though, right?
Huh?
You can still do an action. You can still do an action here.
Yeah. I mean, you can always try to break from the grapple.
Yeah, but where's
Pull
the
some kind
fun
of
in
wizard
that?
black magic.
How does this one work again? Can I see him?
I mean, yeah, he's holding on to you.
Cool. We are going to.
Oh my god, I just realized the little campfire you were talking about earlier.
this. But I want to do it at a different level, so we're going to cast it at level 5.
Holy shit. Psychic Lance, level 5.
Jesus.
An intelligence saving throw. Ooh.
They bad it goes.
Intelligence.
Nope. Fail. Big fail. So he's incapacitated and takes 76 to the face.
Jesus.
Yep, you're right. 22 psychic damage.
Yeah. Because my d6s suck, apparently.
Alright, well, you are no longer grappled.
Yeah, that guy's crumpled. And. Yeah, Jason looks. So I can't move anymore, right?
Nope, your move is 0 until the start of your next turn.
But Jason just screams out and asks if Mia's okay.
And as
that'll be that.
all that is happening, using the other legendary action to move, this one will have their underworld moment and rise out of the water, landing here.
You just had to copy my cool move. Like, I know I'm a trendsetter, but you're really on my dick today.
Travis's turn.
Travis glances over at Mia. Yeah, looks like she's doing all right-ish. And then he's going to make 2 attacks, or, well, we're going to see how many attacks it takes. That's a 12. That doesn't hit, does it?
No.
17?
Yeah.
Cool. 5 slashing.
For 5. Okay.
And with that one, I would like to try to grappling strike.
Okay. So that's strength versus strength? Or athletics versus athletics, that's right. Which is just a strength check. You first.
That is a natural 20.
Yep.
Travis just like.
Congratulations, motherfucker.
Alright. Alright. Anything else?
Bonus action. Mia, you've now got Bardic Inspiration.
How?
Thank you.
Wait, can I? It's 60 feet.
How do you cast your spells? Don't you have to play music or something for that?
You can inspire others through stirring words or music.
Alright, well, if you can't play music, give me some stirring words while you hug a vampire.
Come on, man, you got this! Kill that bitch already!
Mia, are you stirred?
Oh, there is something stirring.
Okay, I give it to you. Go ahead, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're gonna get through the end of this turn order, then we're gonna stop for the night because it's getting late.
Yes, it is.
Alright. I am going to use a bonus action to move. Is there any way for me to be able to move this circle around or no?
I've got it on the map layer.
Okay. Is there a way to try to move it to where it touches that one and that one, but not me and Travis? I don't know if it's quite big enough.
No.
No.
The best I can do is like... Ugh. Let's see what, like, there is the best I can get to even get one of them.
Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for right now.
Okay.
And then... does not take concentration, so I'm going to flip this off and say burn bitch and
Okay.
use Sacred Flame.
16 is a hit.
Come on. I'm trying to click it, but I don't know. Oh, I think it was broken before.
Works when I do it.
Let's see. Now it works when I do it.
Works when you do it. Alright, so dexterity
Okay.
save.
Which you already rolled.
No, I didn't roll
Well,
Oh, I thought... oh, that was a strength. Never mind.
So-
I tried.
yet. Yeah.
disadvantage because of grappled, not that it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no half.
No. It's a
Okay.
cantrip. It's not that good.
Anything
But
else?
I don't want to risk losing my concentration. No.
Okay. Hi, Mia.
Fleur, Okay.
She is going to strike you again.
Miss.
17. Okay.
Miss.
And one more time.
Fucking hell.
Does it get
And...
disadvantage because it's in the light?
No, there is no disadvantage for that. Or, well, yeah, there is, but it's still just going to grab her. And Mia is grappled again.
Okay.
No damage, just grapple.
Cool.
We're up
Love
to
that
Gar. Running along the water. 10, 20, 30. Splash, splash in short little feet.
Mia goes, throw whelm!
The one that's grappled is just going to freaking claw Travis. And grapple him in return.
Do that?
And then, yeah, they
So
can
much
still
fighting
have
going on.
they can still have actions. They just can't move. But Miss is
Well-
on the bite.
Yeah.
God.
So now you're both grappled. And the incapacitated one is incapacitated until the start of Jason's turn.
Cool.
Malagos, you're the last one.
Thank fuck. Well,
Make it memorable.
oh, I bet you I can. So Malagos is gonna go. No, wait, wrong thing. 10, 15, 20, 25. Come barreling up behind this one that's got Mia and is going to slash at her twice
Okay.
with Flame Tongue.
The 14 is a miss.
No, wait, this is not because. Oh, wait, she's grappled, so it doesn't count, does it? Because we're across from each other.
Yep.
Damn it.
The
Wait.
18 hits though for 16.
Cool.
But that's also going to trigger her action,
Her what?
her legendary action, because it's your turn now, and they can use them on any parts of the turn. And just going to bite Mia.
Well, wait. Oh, I have a shield.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Ooh.
Bash her in the face with a shield if I have to.
That's fine.
You didn't need it. I mean, it missed.
So,
Yep. Missed
I
anyway.
hasted, so I have extra AC, thank God.
Besides,
That's you.
That one's an action.
thought you couldn't use a reaction on your turn.
That's true. You can't use a reaction
Oh.
on your turn.
Oh, never mind then.
But it doesn't matter anyway. It still would have missed.
Oh, thank God.
But anyway, that's all we're going to have for tonight. We will start out next session next Saturday with Mia. From all of us to all of you guys out there in internet world. Remember, there are 20 sides to every story. Roll for yours. Have a good night.
Well, Mia.